A lot of gold grinding opportunities for the first weeks of TBC. I found a spot that yields over 300 gold per hour. Join me in a chill grind for the next hour and let's make some gold together. Hey guys, Frost here. Up north at the Throne of Kil'jaeden, north of Hellfire Peninsula, we came to kill the incandescent Fellsparks. Those mobs are level 70 to 71 mobs. And they do drop something interesting. Let's start here on our. They drop Mote of Fire, which currently sells for about 3.8 gold on my server. So a full primal would be around 38 gold. This is my second hour today. We killed, as you can see, 200 mobs killed today. And 16 this session. I forgot to start the money looter. But we're doing a fresh one right now. And we're doing exactly 1 hour. See exactly how much we can make. Previous run was 400 gold. There are 20 layers. Everyone can farm them. And I think the gold per hour is quite decent. Primal Fire is one of the most expensive primals right now. On top of that, the mobs, they do drop some sort of gray items, which stack really nice in stacks of 20. And you make some extra gold on the side. Now, I don't like those mobs. You gotta be careful if you're a Clothy. They do tend to hit relatively hard. Couple of 100 damage. As you can see, we managed to get level 70 since the last video. And we got the epic mount too. It was 5.8 gold, I think. But now we are short broke. We have 2,000 gold in total. We're gonna need to farm gold for our alts. Multiple alts, multiple mounts. You know what that means. If you stay close to them while they die, they will explode. But they drop 1 or 2 motes. And as you saw, that previous mob just dropped 2 of them. You do need a flying mount, I think, to get here. Although I think I saw a hunter bot with a normal ground mount going around here. The bots are not level 70 yet, so you can still make a bunch of gold in the first couple of weeks of the game. Price of Primal Fire, I'm not sure if it's going to go up or down. But I think it's based on demand. Sometimes if you sell when people are not grinding or not listing on the auction house, you might be able to... sell it for a better price. Nonetheless, the auction house seems to be a bit bugged. For some reason, it takes a lot to list items. There we go. We got the good water at level 70. Now we have nothing to complain about. We have the nice water. And yeah, this episode we're going to do 1 hour here. And I'm going to show you all the spawns. And next episode we're probably going to do all the quests in the world. Because we have all of the quests available. This is going to be about 6,000 gold. We're going to take one zone and see how much we get for it. Probably we're going to do it in a whole episode. And we are going to follow the rested XP guide to have a efficient, I would say, path to complete them fast. Oh no, this is not good. Alright, let's try to get back. Dear Lord. Anyway, if you're looking to get one of the rested XP guides, if you're getting back into TBC, and you want a speed level, or you want to have a dungeon cleave guide, they're all available. 60 to 70, 1 to 70. There's a link in the description down below. And if you use my link, you get 10% off. And probably going to be able to catch up. And if you level multiple characters, even better. I have 4 characters to level. The first character, the mage, I leveled normally, doing dungeon spams and so on. But the next characters, I'm not going to need the rep anymore because I'm going to have the heroic keys. So I'm just going to take it slow. And level them normally by questing. A lot of people said that dungeon grind is the thing to do, but it seems like out in the world it was quite free to quest. So basically 80% of the people were in dungeons, and the people that were regularly questing, they didn't have any problems. Maybe at the launch in Hellfire there was a bit of issues, but after that it's a smooth run to 70. And a lot of people were like burned out from dungeon grinds and so on, including me. I want to do something else. My next characters I'm just gonna level normally. If you're interested on my UI, I am going to put a link in the pinned comment as well. I haven't made a full update yet, but I did find a working version of some sort of ring menu. It's called OP. So that's the only update I made since the last video. And if you want to get it as well, it's quite nice. Alright, we are 5 minutes into the grind so far. 12 gold. Not looking good, but I think I'm going to start using my pet to get that efficiency. The auction house has been scanned, so the prices are current on Spine Shatter that you see here. I'm planning to level another toon. I'm not sure which one I would want to level the second one. I do feel that Hunter vibe missing from my life, but it might be the Paladin. As with the Paladin, we might be able to make more grinding videos and more gold. It's funny that it's been a couple of days since TBC has been launched. I already have a 70. And I start basically kind of like from scratch after I bought my epic mount. Wow, 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 wow. Nice. I think I saw a hunter around here. But the layer is not that bad. There we go. There are plenty of them. I think I done the math. So basically, it's like half of mote per mob. Half of mote per mob. That means if you manage to kill 160 per hour, you're gonna get a total of... Oh my god, the lag is real. Look at that. You're gonna manage to get 8 full primals in 1 hour. I think it's really doable. At first I thought those heralds would drop fell armaments, but unfortunately they don't. Which reminds me that's another grind that we need to try again. Fell armaments are currently 18 gold a pop. And the marks are under 1 gold. But the price would definitely oscillate between them. I haven't yet chosen Aldor or Scryers. I think I'm going to go Aldor, mostly for the shoulder enchant, more spell power. And I think that's the most important thing whenever you choose Aldor or Scryer, the shoulder enchant, because that's going to last you for the entirety of the expansion. While it's true that Scryers might have a ring, a trinket that is good early on for casters, or the sword for rogues. Maybe the tailoring enchant. The Scryer has the spell power one for leg. And Aldor has the healing one. They do take primal nethers to be crafted, but it could net you a bit more gold over the course of time. Some people saved a lot of Naxxramas enchants, which for some classes are better. I have to check again. That's what I remember. Naxxramas enchant is still pretty decent. So if you manage to save one, congrats to you. The lag is kind of obnoxious. It's making me slower while killing mobs. And I don't really like that. I do lose a lot of HP and mana. Wish I would have better gear. I only got 1 or 2 upgrades. Some weird weapons, one from Shattered Holes. The rest of my gear is pretty much Nax Molten Core. Which is not bad by any means. But some of the TBC items at high level just have better stats. More stamina, more spirit, more intellect, and same amount of spell power. So that's the difference between them. Alright, let's have a drink. So far we're sitting on 12 motes, which is not bad. We do have to speed it up though. That's why I'm gonna use my pet. Make sure I have my highest rank of... A hunter would be good here, to be honest. Definitely a hunter. That's for sure. I've been in a party today in the Caverns of Time, and we had a hunter in the group. And he was doing so much damage. And I was doing a lot of damage as well, and he was doing almost double than me. It is definitely the flavor of the month, the hunter. Not more we can do there. The flavor of the month. Sorry, the flavor of the expansion, I guess. I think we missed one there. Ba 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 ba. My mana is low. Oh, look at those beautiful 3k crits. I can't wait to do like 4k crits based on the... Will I ever do 4k? Yeah, I think so, with a trinket and the weapon enchanted with 40 spell power. It's definitely possible. I'm gonna play Frost for the majority of the expansion on the mage. And for Rage, I think we have to get Arcane. I've been noticing a difference in the mage. It's not like the last TBC. Actually, I've been leveling with a lot of spell cleave groups, and it feels like melee cleave was doing better than spell cleave. Especially with the nerf mechanics and so on. A lot of dungeons are anti-caster compared to classic. Mobs are a bit more complex in their abilities, in their rotation, their AI system. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments what class you play. And also if you want to try this grind. I think it's gonna be good for the next couple of weeks, give or take. Even if the price of the primals goes up and down, I think you're going to be able to make a decent amount of money. We're going on a dry streak here. We only got 2 motes there. That's fine. It's RNG, so by the end of the video it's gonna even out. There we go, we got another one. And who knows, maybe we get a rare item or something. I'm not sure if Blink Strike can drop here or a Blade of Wizardry. Like, as you can see, the mobs are 70, 71. I think we do stand a chance. God, I love those 5k shatters with Frostbolt and Ice Lance. And it only costs 400 mana. We're playing a really weird spec, by the way. We have 10 points into Arcane and everything else in Frost. Kind of like weird. Hey, 2 more modes. And there's something about the respawns. It seems to me like they respawn quite fast. So you don't have to go all over around to look for them. You just have to stay in one place and just go up and down. There we go. There's another one there. Wasting mana on Blink, obviously. It costs 470. That's about more than 5% of my mana. But who cares? We have the good water. I am going to kill the heralds as well. Normally I shouldn't. But I think they drop a meta recipe. A meta socket. From whatever I saw on Wowhead. Who knows? They might have something special on the loot table. Frostbite is beautiful. Gonna try to stay from those, stay away from those 70 initiates. They do have a lot of HP. They seem to have about 16,000. I think we can kill one just for the thrill of it. It might reduce our gold per hour. 15 minutes in, we have 58 gold. That's not looking good. But I want to get this initiate. And then we got to focus only on the elementals. 90% of the time. Let's see, does he break my shield? Oh, no, he missed. They do that relatively easy. Alright. I'll hit that. Whoa. He doesn't want to die, or he healed? What's going on here? Okay, this is weird. Never mind. They drop cloth. Back. We are behind with the gold. Another moat. Yeah, let's go on them. Whoa. You gotta love the delay whenever you loot. I was wondering how many people are online on the servers. And I think the number is quite high. If we have 20 layers, let's say every layer can withstand 10,000 people. That would be a lot of people, wouldn't it? I think so. And there we go. See, we got in a row. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. And we're getting greedy here with the HP. If someone jumps on us right now, we're going to die. But we can drink fully after this. We're gonna stop the timer exactly at 1 hour. We're not going to go beyond that anymore. Ah, this is so beautiful. Going summer, grinding, and being efficient. I kid you not, like prior to pre-patch, you couldn't make gold anywhere you were going. It was almost impossible. Almost, though. Unless you were boosting or swiping.
it felt like really challenging to find some gold. And that was one of the reasons why I kind of like stopped and I focused more on leveling characters, doing PvP, and so on. I think we need a timer for the pet. I think it stays up only for 45 seconds or 1 minute. And I need to know... Ugly Herald. We can go already back up here, see? Mobs are already up. Oh no. Unfortunately here there are too many heralds. So if you want to skip them and be more efficient with the amount of mobs you kill per hour, you can go on the edges. This edge and the edge from the other side, which we're gonna go soon. I'm going to show it. But hey, look. We went at 20 minutes to 100 gold mark. We had a rough start. Like I said, RNG evens out eventually. Nice. 108 gold per hour. Wait, no, 288 right now. And oh, this is really realistic, by the way, because I think right now Primal Fire it's 40 gold on the auction house. I already have probably I showed at the beginning of the video the ones that I sold. They were just posted like an hour before I came here. They sell so fast, by the way. People use them a lot in transmutes and recipes, in enchanting. $34. And I think we have 34, but we only started from... We had 5 in the bag when we started. So... But that was only like a couple of mobs that we killed prior to flashing the play button. Record. Because we had to start again. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing today for a couple of more hours after I post the video. So I can have some gold. And then tomorrow we start questing all... Hellfire. I wonder how much it will take and how much gold I will make. Now, Hellfire, out of all of the zones for questing, at level 70 for gold, it's one that gives the least, because some of the quests are gray at this point. So Hellfire and half of Zangarmarsh are not giving a lot of gold. But still, I expect to make like 500 in 2 hours. Oh. Don't cast fire spells on them. So as we go to Zangarmarsh here, you see beginning quest here still give like 5 gold, but once you get here most of them give 8, 10, 12, because they're quests that would still give XP at max level. if you're still watching the video, please engage with the video. Leave a like, leave a comment. It does push it to the algorithm, and I'm gonna create more of these. It seems like there's a part of the community that really enjoy those, and some people that just want like different type of content. So it's really hard to satisfy both sides. Zero competition. Now that's something I like. They already respawned here. Let's just go. We need to level our wand skills. Currently there. 332. So why am I missing? Is this a fire wand? Shadow. That's weird. So yet again, we are north of Hellfire. Throne of Kil'jaeden. Last time we got a pair of blue pants, which I thought we would sell for 50G. But when I went to the auction house, they were like only like 12G. I guess we got scammed. Malakas. That guy was Greek. That was 2. As soon as we finish the hour, we're gonna go to the auction house and see if the price went up. Not sure if I should sell them now or wait a bit. And that's a judgment call. Big wave of people are going to hit 70 in the next couple of days. And I'm assuming that they will need enchants, they will need items. But also there's a big number of people that will farm them as well, and bots. So maybe I'll just sell. I think I forgot to specify, herbalism here works great if you have. Nightmare Vine is present here. On the other side there are a couple of nodes. I do not have on this one. So the gold could be even higher per hour. As you can see, one side is okay. And if there are multiple people here, well, sucks. Is that guy coming for me? It seems like. Mana potions. Those are about 1 gold last time I scanned. Wow. This is definitely a different scenery from classic. It does look somehow magical. Fantasy. There is something special about Burning Crusade and classic as well. The zones themselves, the design. Look, it changed already. It's like we're in a different, and I'm not sure if this is meant to be, but if you take a couple of steps back, as you can see, there's a different one, and then boom, it changes altogether. Maybe this is a bug, not intended. But to me, it looks great. We do have to do a full drink now. See, 2 gold, 37 for those. So basically you make another 20 gold per hour just from Grace. And plus, obviously, the other Grace. Normally, I would need to have here probably Dampen Magic. I need to reorganize my spells. Does reduce a lot of spell damage. And those ones mostly do fire. Oi! Yeah, I really recommend this spot. So far we have 36 minutes. We made 165 gold. And most likely we're gonna end up with close to 300. Just need to get some good RNG. And maybe get an item or something. So far we didn't get a single green. Last time we had swords. We had like blue pants. Maybe it was a lucky layer. Who knows? The thing is that it doesn't matter. This spot is not really RNG-ish. It's quite consistent. Kind of like the new mana gem with 3 charges. It's beautiful. So we have 100 mobs so far of that kind killed. And we have 20 of these kind too. I think we need to get the burst trinket. There's one here in Hellfire. With crit and it's pretty decent. Maybe tomorrow. I feel like ever since I used the dampened magic, we're taking less and less damage. Oh. These mobs haven't dropped any more primals. What's going on? Is this some sort of conspiracy? Okay, this is weird. I'm going to go on the other side. Warrior here. Doing similar shenanigans. So I'm going back. Wait, it's a warrior. Hello, mobs. Drop the items. Seems like I've been stuck there for a while. There we go. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. There we go. Finally, they do drop. Another 2. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Not cool. Okay. I have a weird way of playing. I just... Never mind. I think there's another place I can farm this in Blade's Edge. Around here somewhere as far as I remember. And there are minerals too. So good to remember that. Also the elemental plateau in Nagrand. That should be contested. Last mana gem. I really want to get the trinket from Slayfen's Heroic. The Quagmirian Eye. And start doing Heroic so I can get my Heroic badge trinket. That one is good too. Slightly better than the Sapphiron one, I think. Buffing from spellbook feels weird. But I have to do it. I would call this, so far, an average run. Not even a lucky one. So if the average run turns to be about 250 to 300 gold per hour, imagine a good run. Okay, this is interesting. This guy resists both of my spells. What's my hit? 80.
Oh no, competition. That's not good. Ooh. Nice. Essence of Fire. Last hour I got about 3 of them. They don't seem to have good value, however. This is the mount from the boosting thingy, the epic pack. It does have a sound when you mount it. Probably you guys noticed. There you go. Not sure if it's annoying yet. I don't know what to think about it. We'll think about it later. "49 minutes into the grind." Oh, all right. Don't kill my pet, man. He did. I guess he's not that tanky. Gonna get this one out of my way. And after this one, we're gonna evocate. Nine minutes left. No, we are sitting on 271 gold per hour. I wanted to hit 300. I think it's possible. We killed a total of 140 mobs. Hey, we did better previous hour. So this hour, I think we focused too much on those heralds. That's gonna lower your gold per hour, that's for sure. So let's try to skip all the heralds until the end of the grind. Oh my god. At least he dropped 2 of them. Yeah, I think I griefed myself with attacking the heralds. Haven't checked the raw. There we go. Beautiful. 7 minutes. Not even a single green. This is weird. Maybe we get an epic. To end it on a high note. 'Kay, now this side seems to be empty. So we can finish them over here. We have a lot of them. Let's use the pet here. $285 gold per hour, 5 minutes left. Yeah, first hour that I did it on this side. And I think on this side I was able to avoid more of those heralds. It does make sense now, as you can see. More incandescent Fellspark spawns. Finally, I started using my cooldowns.
Hello? We need to end it on a high note. Three minutes, 2 minutes. Yeah, so if you guys plan to do an hour, I would recommend to download the Money Looter add-on and Auctionator. Scan the auction house, it would use the auction house prices. And I want you to tell me how many mobs you managed to get per an hour, because I think if you're playing a hunter or a different class, you can get way more. And skip those mobs. Don't recommend. No more buffs. We don't have buffs. Icelands is such a weird spell. We got so far 7 in 1 hour. 59 minutes, more precise. Let's finish these. And hopefully that guy not gonna come for us. Now he did. I have a full rank of Nova. Why do I have that though? Damn. Got to figure out why do we have a full rank of Nova? We're just wasting mana. And this is it. The 1 hour, 282 gold. And I think it's gonna be more. I'm gonna check the price once I get to the auction house. 282 gold. 3 gold, 61 raw silver looted. And the rest of it is from vendoring and only selling a couple of things to the auction house. Normally last hour, I got a full row of 880. 8 primals. But this one is not bad either. I'll take it. Hopefully you make more, guys. But let's head over to the auction house and see exactly how much we can make. Ta-da-dam! Auction house is gonna be a bit laggy, so bear with me. Need to make a macro for the wolf with the mount. Alright, so we had 890 gold when we started. Now we have 894. We're We're going to try to vendor the grays, all of them. Oh, wait. There's a problem with this. A lag on the vendors at this hour of the night. Everyone is playing. So let's come back later, I guess. Oh my god. Can we open the mailbox? We can't even open the mailbox until those disappear. Just be patient. That's what we learn to do in this game. We're not really complaining, to be honest. There we go. I think we're okay now. There we go. We sold some things previously. Look, Primal Fire, 3 of them. For 116 gold. Oh my god. The lag is real. And there we go. 37 we sold. We sold for 38.99. But 37 after cut. Can we do open all? Because this is only from that grind. There we go. 1,091 gold. 1,128. Come on. Come on. 1,200. Boom. Epic mount in no time, guys. And you can grind it for alts too. If you want to craft some items. Don't G2G on me now. Oh my god. Even making the fires. Look at that. Where do they go? Because I don't see them in my bag. Hello? Oh, there we go. They're there. 1, 2. And let's post them. And see how much would they go for. Boom. Hey, they went up in price. 39 gold. And I have a feeling that in the morning they're going to be a bit more expensive. There are not that many listed. So maybe I should list them at 42 gold. I'm going to check in the morning if we sold them. That sounds like a fair price. Stack of 7. Just go for a stack of 7. Whoever will buy will buy. 24 hours because the deposit it's 1 gold. I can afford to lose that. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope to see you live at twitch.tv/Frostadamus. Until next time, stay frosty. It was over 300 gold if we sell them, but we sold the previous ones and there's no reason not to sell this one. Remember, if you're getting a Rested XP guide full level in this game, make sure to use my link for 10% off. I get something as well, and it's a win-win situation. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, stay frosty. Bye-bye.